In this video, I'm going to go over how to add a business expense to your business accounting system that you paid for with personal funds. I'm going to demonstrate this in Wave Apps. It would be slightly different in QuickBooks, so I'll make a separate video on how to do this in QuickBooks. Basically, in Wave Apps, there are just two main ways you can do this. You can add a journal entry, which is up here under More, Add Journal Transaction, or you can directly add an expense. So we're going to directly add an expense first and see how that looks. You would put in whatever details you would want to put, and you would make sure this is a withdrawal. The category would be whatever expense category you think is appropriate. In this case, I'm going to use meals and entertainment. You would put in the amount, and then you could add any other details such as notes, upload a receipt, add a vendor, and so on. The most important thing is the account. You don't want to use one of the business cash and bank or credit card accounts because you didn't use a business account to pay for this. You used your personal funds, which does happen. It is common. Maybe you didn't have your business debit card with you, or you forgot, used the wrong card. So many things can happen. So what you want to do here is make sure you're using something under equity, something under this business owner contribution section. In this case, I'm going to use this account called Owner Investment Drawings, and that's all there is to it. Now, if you use cash, you may be asking, well, why didn't you just use the cash on hand account? The reason I did not use that is because that is technically supposed to be the business cash on hand. For example, if you have a petty cash account, maybe a petty cash box in your business, that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about when you use your personal cash or personal debit credit card to pay for a business expense. So it's more appropriate to use this Owner Investment Drawings account. And all you would have to do here is save. And then the second way to add it would be to create a journal entry. So you would just add a journal transaction, put in any descriptions. On one line, you're going to put the expense category that is relevant, and the amount would go under the debit column. You are debiting an expense account. If you have questions about debits and credits, I do have a video about that. And then your credit's going to be the Owner Investment Drawings account. And you would put the $10 over here in the credit section. And that's all you have to do. You can copy paste this description down here if you want to. You certainly don't have to. Now, there's not a place to add a receipt here. It will allow you to add notes. So keep that in mind. If you like adding receipts to your expenses, you may want to use the other method instead. Or if you like having expenses with vendors and tracking expenses by vendor, then you may want to use the other method instead. So it's really just a personal preference. I'm going to go ahead and save this. And that's all there is to it. You obviously would not do both methods because I just added two $10 expenses when I only needed one. So let's go ahead and go to the report and just see what that looks like. I'm going to go to the profit and loss. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it on 2023. I don't think it really matters in this case whether you put cash or accrual. It's going to show up either way. And I'm just going to make sure I have details checked so I can see all the individual accounts. And I'm just going to go ahead and click on Meals and Entertainment. And you can see both expenses that I added here. Obviously, in real life, I would want to remove one of these because it was just one expense instead of two. But that's all there is to it. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, thank you for watching.